This video, I am dyeing my hair for the very first time. This is my before photo, and then after I got it cut and layered and trimmed and stuff, before I added any dye to it. Alright. I'm dyeing my hair for the first time with a aqua color. This bottle here. All on my own. I don't have a whole lot of blonde left, so it'll only end up going on my ends probably. Alright. There's a seal. That's good. There's a seal on top. And I did just get my hair cut yesterday. So. Ooh. That's what it's gonna look like. Well, somewhat. So, oh, I should put the lid back on so I have no explosions. Wish me luck this time. I've never ever dyed my hair before. I hope this works. Okay, I feel like that might be a bit much. Oh, I guess not as much as I thought I had. Alright, let's try again. Get a little more. Maybe just work on one side first. Okay. Just gonna look at the mirror. Sorry. Alright. Oops, that was a bit much. Let me just see. Alright. Okay. Let's get a little more. Okay, I'm starting to see. I don't have much blonde left, so. I know I'm supposed to brush this on, but I don't have that kind of a brush to brush it on. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's pretty nice. It's looking pretty good. All right. Okay. Still first side. Oh, I have gotten paint on my skin now. All right. I'm gonna get a toilet paper to wipe my neck off. Whoopsie. And chin. Sorry. I have better lighting in the mirror there. Okay. What? I'm gonna just sacrifice a face cloth that's dark. Oh, and this one already has, like, it's been bleached. Alright. I think I got most of it. So. Putting that cloth off to the side because I know I'm going to need it again. Alright. Well, I'm just going to tie this up and hopefully it'll make it so it stays in place. There, a little bit better. Okay. I think that's good for the first half. Alright, now we do the opposite side. Alright, add a little bit more. And when it comes to washing the excess out, okay. I'm just gonna wash it off like when I take a shower, so. But I'll wear a new pair of gloves to do so. I have to just quick clean up here. right. Alright, it's less noticeable. Yeah, you can't see it now. Whew. Alright. Okay, sorry. Minor hiccup there. So it's an aqua teal color. I think a little more. I think that's good. Let me see in the better lighting here over this side. Okay, maybe just a little more on this side. Well, no. A little more on each side. I think. Oh, great. We're a dye on my face. Which I'm sure if I miss any, it will eventually come out. Alright. I think it's good. I'm going to add a little more because I think I can see some blonde still on this side. This is probably not the best way to do this, but I'm not one who's typically known for styling my hair very much, so. Let's see. How's the back of my neck? Let's see if the mirror shows. I can't see it. Okay. I think. And it says 25 to 40 minutes. And because I want this color to be very saturated, I'm going to go with the 40-minute round for leaving it in. Watch some TV, sitting on the ground so I don't have any temptation to sit back and then, you know, color our couches. My dad's house, we have all like leather furniture aside from a couple, mostly leather. So worst case scenario, if it was at my dad's, I could easily wash it, but my mom's not so much. So I hope. Well, I can see the teal sort of showing. Let's see on the mirror here. I hope this is even. We're going to do one more on each side more, a little bit on each side. And then the next time I get my hair done, I'm gonna need it bleached because the bleach is growing out of my hair. I got a bunch of it cut off because I wanted to shorten my hair. And then now it's very, very little bleach, and because I'm a brunette, this is not going to show up unless my hair is bleached. So what's on the brown hair, you're not going to tell. You're not going to be able to tell because I'm a natural brunette. So now we'll do the same on the opposite side. Okay. Clean up. All right. Okay, now more on the opposite side. And I'm going to put my hair like this. A little bit. My hand when I do that. Hopefully that'll work. I'm sorry, I'm probably matting a bunch of hairdressers. I've never ever dyed my hair before. I've gotten it dyed by professionals or by someone else, my bonus mom. And that's basically what we've done in the past, was we just put it in like dry conditioner and then wash it out when the time comes. And I've queued up my watch so I can just hit play. Alright. I think it looks pretty good. I think I got all the blonde. I think. I'm just double checking in the mirror. I've put this in like the shelf, and the door is like right here, and the mirror is behind it, so that's why I keep you know, playing peekaboo here. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little more on each side. Put a little more each side. I need to pick me up, and having colored hair is something that gives me confidence. It's weird, you'd think that your natural hair would be giving you confidence, but so like, but weirdly I feel more confident when I have a unique colored hair. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get bleached, more bleach in my hair next time I have a hair appointment. Alright, and now I'm not supposed to wash it for about 24 to 48 hours. I mean, the bottle doesn't say how long I'm supposed to wait until the next wash. I scanned it. Like, I looked multiple times to try and find it, and all I got was instructions. I never got, okay, don't wash your hair for 24 or 48 hours after you get it done, but thankfully I've gotten my hair dyed multiple times, so I know 24 to 48 hours. I'm someone who likes to wash my hair and shower every day, so I go 24, 48 hours, and I still, looks like, have a fair amount of paint in this tube. So, because my hair is so short now, I'll probably do the 24 because today is Wednesday. Well, technically it's Thursday, I think, by this point. Well, it's almost Thursday. it's 11:50. And so almost 12 midnight. And so, and my sister, I asked her to style my hair for the funeral. And so she's gonna wash my hair before the 48 hours, probably after the 24 hours, to style it for me, because I don't know how to straighten my own hair because I'm lazy and I never learned. So I just normally wear my hair naturally, so whenever it's straightened, it's because someone else did it for me. But anyway, that is it for this video. I will show you end results. I'll show you, well, I guess it's not technically it for this video because I'm going to update you after, or in the morning, once my hair is dried and everything, because I'll wash the color out shower, and then go to bed. So I won't be showing you right after, but when I wake up in the morning, my hair is dry, I'll show you what it looks like. I think it's okay. I think it worked out. It's a tealish blue. It's aqua. I'll show you the bottle again. Semi-permanent color. This is the first time I'm using this brand. I usually, when I bought them, would use the Vibes one. However, I couldn't find a blue Vibes. I found a magenta, but I didn't feel like a magenta since I already had like a greenish teal base to start off with. I just wanted to go with the blue aqua. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Yeah. Okay, I've started the timer, so, and yes, I have a ocean themed shower curtain. I like ocean art. So yeah. So that's this. I'm gonna watch a show or two while I wait for this to set, and then the next video you see will be the dried, like my hair fully dried, washed, all that. So that will be in the morning of the next day. So yay. I wanted to do this at 11, but I'm not the only one who needs the bathroom, so I had to wait. So yeah, I think it's pretty good. I hope I think I put the right amount of dye in there. I don't know. It's a first attempt for me, so yeah. And this towel I'm using has already been used. Someone has already used it to dye their hair. Obviously, the back of it has a bunch of brown on it. Brown paint left on it. So this is the hair dyeing towel now. Alright. So I'm going to have to get a Ziploc bag to put that in, even though it's not leaking. I don't want to take any chances. I'm going to put the bottle in a Ziploc bag, and the box that it came in, there was no paper instructions, so you had to tear apart the box to see the instructions inside. And that was just a copy of the English version that was on the box, the outside of the box itself. There was no knowledge of when you wash your hair, or, you know, like, when do you wash your hair after you've dyed it, after you've used this dye. So that was a little frustrating. So I'm just gonna go with the traditional 24 to 48 hours, so until I can wash my hair. And then ideally, from what I've gotten from my knowledge of getting my hair dyed, is after you get it dyed, if you want the color to stay better, you do cold showers when it comes to washing your hair. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to make sure I work up I'm gonna make sure that I've done a workout before I go into the shower. That way it'll be like refreshing and not like type of thing. So, I was gonna say work up a sweat before I go in. So yeah. So yeah, that's it for this so far, the dyeing of the hair, and then I'll show you the end result. So very excited to see the end result. So with better lighting, let's take that away. Lighting. Okay. I think that's good. I'm hot because the bathroom was already used multiple times before I got a chance, but yeah. It worked. It looks like it's looking pretty good, so I'm happy. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the final result. Thank you for watching this part, though. Alright, so now it's time to show you what the final result looks like. Now I think it's gonna annoy me a little bit, but I think I missed a little bit on the bangs. But hopefully when I tuck it behind my face it's not noticeable. But here's the final result. So it missed a little bit here and a little bit over here. Okay, it's not so obvious on camera. Good. But I did miss a little bit. And this is not really the best lighting, but this is how it looks. I did dye the collar of my shirt a little bit with blue. It's a little blue. I don't know, you can't see it, but it is blue. I did dye the collar of this top I'm wearing. So, yeah. Here's the final result. Yay! I was able to dye my hair all on my own. Now my bonus mom paid for me to get my hair done, but not the dye, so when she sees me next she might be a little confused and think I got it done professionally. And that I, decided to get my hair done. And I'll just have to explain to her I did it myself. I bought the dye after I got my hair done. I did it myself. But yeah. Alright, I'll show you the back of it. I can't see it, so. Yeah. Worked. Woohoo! That's the final result. I'll get better lighting when the bathroom's free, but yeah. It's a nice, like, deep aqua blue. I felt like magenta was not what I wanted to go with for this. I definitely need to, next hair appointment, get more bleach streaks in my hair, because the bleach streaks are running low. Like, my hair is growing out, and I had to cut off a bunch because I had to get it cleaned up and cut. So, well, I had to get the hairdresser to cut it off, because it would have been so uneven if I did it. So yeah, I'm liking how that turned out. So, in case you forgot, this is the bottle. Sorry about the Ziploc in the way, but this is the bottle, the box the bottle was in, the bottle itself. I've got it in a Ziploc bag now, just to make sure there's no spilling. And standing it up on the, on this side, against, like, and leaning it against, like, the wall of the shelf, so I don't have any exploding dye issues. I might tonight just fix up the little bit that I missed on the bangs here, because that's gonna annoy me. And it's not super obvious on camera, but in better lighting, it's gonna annoy me. So I might fix that up before my shower tonight. So yeah. But yeah, I like how it turned out. The blue I know is a good color on me, so I went with blue. I've done red, and that's where I did, at the time it looked like you had dipped your hair in paint halfway, and no, I didn't like that. I did pink, like highlights and streaks when I was a kid. I've done blue, I've done purple, I've done teal. Yeah, red, blue, purple, teal. Am I missing any? Pink, dash magenta. I've also done pink, yeah. So yeah. Blue is one of the better colors on me. Like it's subtle, but it's still a color. So yeah, I like it. It's definitely aqua. It's definitely they got the right. It's like an aqua blue. So yeah, and I did leave it in for a little longer than 40 minutes, and then I was like, oh, my hair feels a little crusty, so I'm like, I'm washing it now. And it's fine now, so yay. Yeah, I do want to fix those bangs, because they're gonna annoy the heck out of me. But yeah, otherwise, that's it. Alright, now I have some better lighting here. This is how it turned out. The final result of my blue hair dye. Bluish teal, aqua hair color here. Oh my gosh, there's this piece of hair that does not want to lay flat like the rest. It's annoying me. And it has nothing to do with my glasses. Okay, so that is the end result. Yay, it did work. Okay, so as I said before, as I was like, after the timer went off, I was like halfway into an episode of a show, and I was just gonna wait till the episode was over, and then I could tell that my hair was like starting to like feel like I had just walked out in a snowstorm after I had wet my hair. You know, that feel. So I was like, okay, I definitely need to wash my hair. And a fair amount of dye did come off, but not enough that it looked like I had lost a bunch of color. So yeah, it worked. Yay. I do, next time I get my hair done, I want to have more blonde in my hair, because the teal only shows up on the blonde streaks of my hair, since I'm a natural brunette. And I'd love to have like Hope Scope hair, but I just can't do the maintenance. I can't deal with the maintenance. I don't know if you're watching this, Hope Scope is known for having like a full head of bright pink hair, and I love that, and I wish I could do that, but it would, and I probably could pull it off, but it would be too much maintenance. Plus my roots are brown, so in order to do that, I would have to bleach my whole head of hair, and then once the roots started growing out, I'd look like I have a skunk tail. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not gonna do a full head of pink, but that's what wigs are for. To see what I would look like. Anyway, so that is the end result. It's nice, it's light. My hair is a lot thinner too, because I had gotten that done beforehand. So yeah, And then with my purple glasses, which are custom, I didn't like the frames that came with them originally, so I just painted over it with paint markers. And then it was a darker shade of purple for a long time, and then it started chipping, so I decided keep the purple but change the tint of the purple, so now it's a pastel purple, which I think looks good too. And they're blue light glasses, they're not for like sight. But yeah. And on the topic of glasses, I wanted glasses as a kid because I saw myself as the dumb kid, and I thought, like, with all the media that I was fed at the time, all the smart characters wore glasses. So I thought if I wore glasses, not only would I feel smarter, but I would look smarter, you know? So, yeah, I wanted to have glasses as a kid, but I didn't need them. And now, blue light glasses exist, so I get to kind of, you know, fulfill that dream. So, yeah. Anyway, that is my teal hair, and I think, you know what? It's okay. The blonde does kind of get hidden. The little blonde that is, didn't get dye on it, is able to be hidden behind my ears, so. Or it might be on this side. Yeah. See, this little spot here is a little annoying, but I think if on the final day, on the funeral day, when I get my hair straightened, I'm hoping that I could get like a braid on the top to keep my hair out of my face, because that's one of my pet peeves is the hair in my face. So hopefully I'm able to get it straightened and braided, and just like the bangs here braided so they're out of my face. Then I think I could hide the blonde streak there a bit. So yeah, I like it. It works. Yay! And I hope I didn't frustrate any hairdressers with how I was applying it, because I don't have a brush to apply it. The closest I have is like a basting brush, but I don't think that's the right kind of brush for, you know, brushing on the dye. And I didn't want to go through the trouble of cutting all the tinfoil pieces and stuff. This is how my bonus mom would do it, was just like grab a bunch of hair, put the dye on the glove, grab a bunch of hair and kind of just do like that. So just like I showed you in the video, that's how I know to do it at home. Like I know I could be brushing it on, but I don't think I would be able to get the back with the brush on method too. So this way I can just grab my hair and put the dye on there, and I tried to saturate it as much as I could because I know I didn't have that much blonde remaining. So what's blue was blonde. So, and I like saturated my hair, as you could see in the video and everything. So now it's all washed and cleaned, and I'm not supposed to wash it for probably 24 to 48 hours, but it might get washed after the 24 hours and not yet 48. Depends on, my sister wanted to do my hair and wanted to wash it first, but for me, because I do struggle with like thick hair, sometimes it's harder to wash. So yeah. But yeah, that's done now, and it's light and I like it. It's not too bright, but I was feeling more of I wanted to do the bluish green. I didn't want to do a solid green. Like, teal is the closest to green I'm going to do. Because I don't think I could pull off Billie Eilish green, for example. So, yeah. Teal is the closest I'm going to get to actual green, because I don't want green hair. There's certain colors I'm never going to do. Yellow, orange, bright green are some that I never want to do. I've done purple, pink, blue, red, and teal. So, this is a tealish blue. Sort of. But yeah, I'm glad. Worked out really well. Nice. It looks better in natural lighting, so yay. Haha. Great. That's it for this video. I hope you liked it. This was my first attempt at ever dyeing my hair with like hair dye, so I don't even style it on a normal basis, so like this was completely new territory for me. And it was a dye that I had never used before, like a brand name of dye I had never used before, so I was like, I don't know about this. I was very nervous that I would mess it up somehow. But I'm glad it turned out well.